Mic check, mic check.
Good morning, everybody.
Mic check, mic check. All right,
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Warner University. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad to see y'all this morning for our last community chapel of the semester. Hope y'all finishing strong, finishing those essays, which I know you probably not doing. But good morning. I'm glad to see you all, and also the guests. We're back at it again with another rap song. And we're here just to engage you all and just put Jesus on the forefront in an exciting way. So would you all stand with us? All right.
Let's turn up for the one time.
Yeah.
Say not today, Satan. Say not today, Satan. Say not today, Satan.
Yeah.
Say not today, Satan. Let's go. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3. Yeah. You don't win around me? Yeah. 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 Let's go. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3. Not. Yeah. 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 You don't win around me? Yeah. Yeah. You don't win around me? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, not today. I live my life on the regular, A. But the attacks are perpetual, A. Forbidden fruit seeds are edible, A. You try resist like a lyrical straight. My mama told me it's spiritual,
Ay.
so I'm Under Armour like I'm Curry. Look, you cannot bet with the boy, yeah. This is not the Jungle Book, accuse me, no he would, yeah. I'm just covered by the blood, yeah. Thinking about the way that he did you, some requests like Valentine, but switch. Don't try to slide in my DMs. OJ Simpson with the defense. Lakers 5 Satan need him last weekend. Let's get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not today.
Say nah, 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 nah.
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3. Not today. You don't win around me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not today, yeah, yeah, yeah. Not
Hey.
today.
We up in the morning. Y'all looking like y'all snoring. Why y'all look so sweet? Yup, looking at me. Yeah, in my God of a money sweatshirt. Hey, but always put in that work when I'm up in my scriptures, huh?
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning and I'm even yawning.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Lord daily.
Yeah.
How he up to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do it. Jesus Christ, he's the ruler. So turn on one time with me and say not today. Say.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
You don't win around me?
Hey.
Nah, 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 nah. Let's go. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3. Not today. Make some noise for Lucas.
Yeah. Solo.
Yeah. Look, I know your ways. Already read all your plays.
Yeah.
I think I'm booked for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And today just ain't your day. Hey, hey, I see you feeding it. Hey, see the bodies that you take. We do not break, never no break. Been this place on top of your case. Let me see you battle. Ooh, my squad too deep. Got it coming like Uzi.
Yeah.
Kicking these fast like Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
In front of W's like UV. Yeah, yeah, UV. Sun gotta shine, Lord, use me. Hit him with the ooh. Grandma said, don't let the fool you. Bring up your past, but bring up his future. Hey, I'm gonna need a quick favor. I'm gonna need y'all to turn up like never before. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. This is the last community chapel, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3. Not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't win around me.
Hey, I see you in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Hey. 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 Let's get it one.
Not today.
Amen, y'all.
Let's give them a hand again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our last community chapel. Like these fellas said, didn't they do a good job? Give them a hand. They did great. Hey, the semester is almost over. We hope you guys had a great Turkey Day. We've got about 11, 12 more days left, y'all. Yes? Yes, I know. But we know there's still a lot to do, but hopefully today will rest your minds a little bit, take your minds off the stress of things that you were trying to finish up, like those papers and those projects. And we're just going to enjoy one another and celebrate our community. Can we do that for a little bit? Maybe so? All right. You guys come on up. We're going to, I got some free stuff, okay? But I also have, where's your buddy? I also need some help. We need, Bailey, 5 people to help us out. 5 volunteers. Who's gonna help us out? 5 volunteers. Pick them out and bring them up on the platform for me. 5 volunteers. Come stand right here. Okay. We need 3 more. Okay. 1 more. We're good? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 1 more. We need 1 more. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're good. I should have known. Okay, you guys stand up here. Stand right here on the blue or behind the blue a little bit, okay? And let's let everybody know your name and your classification.
Oh, I'm Carol, and I'm a freshman.
Let's give her a hand.
My name is Jill. I'm just playing. My name is Brian. I'm a sophomore.
Jessie, a senior.
Jonas, a junior.
Joel, and a sophomore.
Okay, so you guys want to win a prize. So we have a game for you. Come on out, guys. Come on out. We got something for you. All righty? You never know. Let's unwrap them. Here, lift up that side. They're tangled up. Oh, no. I got it. There we go. All right. Come on over here, fellas. Okay. Now, what I need you to do, lift this up as high as you can. Now, how many of you guys had donuts? Yes? I'm sure we've got some left. But we're going to do something. All of you are going to try to eat your perspective donut without using your hands, okay? The one who does it the fastest wins, okay? Are we ready? Okay, come up a little close. Come up a little close. Get to your donut. Come over here some. Come to your donut. Hey, you got to figure it out, okay? You got to figure it out. All righty? Are you guys ready? On your mark, get set, go. There you go, Joe. Don't use your hands. Put the hand down, Jesse. Here you go. There you go. I don't know. Now, I know some of y'all got big enough mouths where you can just eat that whole donut. Quit playing. Let's go. Hey, give them some help. They need some support. Right. Disqualified. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. You're almost there. Oh, you almost there. Let's go. There we go. Give her a hand. Thank you. Can we pick this up and just put it on the table? Jesse, you did awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. Bailey, come back up for me. All right. Before we get started, we do have some guests here today. How are you guys doing? We have some folks here for our Royal Days, some prospective students. Let's give them a welcome by giving them a round of applause. Yes, we're so glad you guys are here visiting with us today, getting to experience what we do. You come to chapel, you never know what you're going to get, but it's always going to be something good, okay? So thank you for being with us today. Now, I'm going to ask everybody to stand up for me, please. We got 3 more things to give out, and I need 3 of the most spirited people, all righty? So look around. Well, you can go out there, and people who got on Woo gear, how many of you love Woo? Let me hear it. Come on, y'all can do better than that. How many of you love Woo? Let me hear it. What we got? What do we got, Bailey? What do we got? Just pick 3 people. That's what we need, 3 people. Yep. 3 random people. Come on, Sarah. Sarah. No. Come on. You're good. 2 more. Come on up. Come on. Thank you so much. Come up here. Hi there. Tell us your name.
Sarah.
Are you junior,
Senior.
Tell us one thing that you like about Warner University.
My team.
Her team. Yeah, they love you too. What's your name?
Lacey.
Miss Lacey. Let us know one thing you love about Warner University.
My cheer team.
Oh, you. All right. What's your name, sir? Chico. Everybody say hi to Chico. What do you like about Warner University? Making money. This is the resident barber right here, Mr. Chico, okay? Let's give them some love. Do me a favor, grab your gift from over there, and we're going to keep on going. There's a gift for you over in the green bowl. Grab it for me, okay? Let's give them a hand, all right? Okay, how many of you have your cell phones out? Who's got your cell phones? We need to take a selfie. A selfie. Dr. Hogue, come up and take a selfie with me, okay? Let's give it up for our Warner University president, Dr. Hogue, king of the selfie. All righty? We got some hashtags you can use. What are those hashtags? My story.
My story, my Warner.
My Warner, my community. All right? Get with some of your people, and let's take a selfie for Community Chapel. All righty? Go ahead, get your selfie. And you guys use your phones all the time. What's going on? You can't take a selfie? All righty. Okay, why don't you have a seat for us this morning? As we continue on with the theme this year of My Story and getting to know people in our community, this morning we have 2 awesome people who are going to share their testimonies. Mr. James Miller, okay, and Miss Kelly Morgan. Give them, oh man, you popular, girl. She paid them. All right, so give them your undivided attention and just get to know them a little bit more, okay?
Thank you. It's funny, the first thought I have is that I never thought I would ever be here, whether that be in Central Florida or working at a university, and certainly not sitting on a stage sharing my story. So I hope to just quickly kind of take you guys back a little bit about part of my story. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. I have one older sister who we say got all the personality and all the voice. So I'm very introverted, very shy, and my sister is loud, life of the party, and that balance just kind of worked for us, and I loved that role. So I grew up going to a very small school, and the blessing in that is that I went to school with people for my whole life. And so when I was surrounded by the same people, they loved me, they embraced me, and I could really grow and shine and be myself and find my voice. And you just kind of create this bubble. And I think especially going to a Christian school, we had that kind of safe little bubble that I was in. And I had, in Christian school, you've got to learn your memory verses. So I had my Bible in hand. I was learning my verses. I was learning who God was. And I kind of knew all the things on paper. And I loved rules. And so if you told me what to do, I was going to follow it. And so that was how I was going along in life. And high school was when that really started to fall apart for me in really hard ways, but in the best way. I had a teacher that spoke into my life that really showed me that it's not just about knowing what the Bible says, but it's about applying it to your life and living for other people and loving the Lord in a way that it's a real relationship, that it's real to you, to love God and to love people. And once I really learned that and embraced God and wanted to be a true follower of him is when things actually got really hard. So I had really prided myself, like I said, in school and following rules and everything. And I had a big health crisis kind of happen, and I wasn't able to finish my junior year. I wasn't allowed to go to school. I wasn't allowed to play sports anymore. My parents decided to get divorced. And so it was like everything in my identity that I had built up was just gone. It wasn't there anymore. And it was like right away God was trying to tell me, like, if this is real to you, now is the time that I am the only thing you can cling to and trust and believe in. And it's amazing in that just that 1 year that I was able to come back my senior year and bounce back. And I felt like a brand new person, that I wasn't living by such strict boundaries anymore. And so when you're a senior in high school, the question you get is, what's next? And I know we have a lot of people here today wondering that. And for so long, I thought, I'm going to stay home, I'm going to live at home, I'm going to go to school that's 10 minutes away. I kind of had it all planned out. And it really was just one night the Lord just saying, I've got a different plan. And it makes me think of when Jesus called his disciples. They were about their job, they were fishing. He approached them and just said, follow me. And they immediately left their nets and followed him. And on paper, that makes no sense. You don't just leave your family, your well-being, your town to go with this person. And so it's a weird thing I think about being a Christian is sometimes the things that don't make sense to you, and they are the things that give you peace, and you just have to trust. So much to everyone's confusion, I picked a school that was 13 hours away. I had never heard of it before I had researched it online. I didn't know anyone who lived in the state. I didn't know anyone at the school, which doesn't make sense to someone who's really shy and doesn't like to meet new people. And but I just couldn't believe this feeling of peace I had about it, and that I just knew this is where the Lord was calling me. And so I went to that university, and that first semester, it was hard. I won't lie that I was very lonely. I'm someone that really battles anxiety and stress, and so it was a time of me just kind of closing back in. So like all that freedom I had found, I just kind of started to come back in. And it was the Lord bringing people into my life again, and I was able to build friendships there. I got involved in a club. I made costumes for our theater department, and when I was able to make friends and build community, I really saw what God had planned for me at that school and everything I'd learned there. And when it came time to graduate, I kind of faced that decision again of, I kind of felt like I was holding onto my net real tight like the fisherman. And I thought I was going to be a teacher in Philly and live with my friends, and here I go. And again, the Lord just said, I need you to drop that net, and I need you to follow me. And I joined a teaching volunteer program. So instead of taking a job that pays, I took a job that doesn't pay you any money. You live with other volunteers, and you spend years just focusing on teaching and living together. And it's one of those things that, again, it didn't make sense to a lot of people that I was making that choice to not take that job in Philadelphia, but to move to Kansas City, Missouri, where I knew no one. But now I can look back and see really how God provided in those moments, that I didn't get tangled up in my net. I trusted him to let it go. And now I can look back and see, had I not gone to that school and been exposed to this program, I never would have moved. I never would have met my husband. And you start to see how all these choices that maybe they don't even make sense at the time, but if they're giving you that peace that only God can give you, that you just have to hold on to that and not that net that we've built up. And that was our move to Florida too. So my husband and I were living in New York, and we would have never thought that we'd be called here. But it was another moment of saying, it's time to drop our nets. It's time to leave. And that we have peace about it that we can't describe, and that's okay. And so it really has been the biggest blessing to be around people in your age, because I remember so clearly what it was like to be in college and to have so many uncertainties. And it's a time of life where you're trying to create the person you want to be and make plans, but sometimes those plans don't happen, and that's okay. And so my prayer for all of you is always to find that peace that God can only give you about the decisions that you're making. And that I just thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this, just such a special time in your life. So thank you.
Hello. How you guys doing? Good, good, good. Me too. Oh, my name's on the screen? Oh, I'm fancy. Okay, so my name is James Miller. I am the resident director for the House Dorms across the street. And I can attest to what Kelly said about Christ being the only constant and being the only thing that really makes sense. Before coming here, my life as a kid was very turbulent, very traumatizing, I guess you can say. There's a lot of abuse in my family history on all sides, a lot of pain, a lot of poverty. My father has been out of my life since I was 3, and it's to the point that I don't even remember what he looks like. I have no memory of him whatsoever. And so that put Mom in a very, very hard spot financially and emotionally and spiritually and everything else. She was definitely raising me and my brother by herself and is my greatest hero for that. Those of us, single parents can understand. She was mom and dad at the same time, went to work to support us, which meant that, we were often, she would have to have our cousins watch us. And so, unfortunately, my brother and I, we got abused at the hands of our cousins. And my mom had no idea until years and years later, until we finally said something about it. And so, life was really, really rough growing up. I got myself a paper so I wouldn't get off track, but, and so those of us with single parents kind of understand that pain of, the world really not making sense, of no support, no comfort, no answer for the reason you're upset, for the reason you go through a lot of the things you go through. Sorry, I didn't know I'd tear up. One sec. Okay. But the reason I'm telling you all this, back up before I go into the lesson. So life as a kid really didn't make much sense. I didn't have really the support that I guess kids grow up needing to have. Lord, please. And it was really, really rough. Even my move here to Warner, sorry, I come from California. So, yeah, Cali, West Coast. I came here. I had no idea I was coming here. The job was kind of offered to me, random circumstance. I didn't apply. Had no idea what Warner was. And so that turbulence continued throughout my life. I didn't find Christ either by a plan of mine. Backtracking, after the whole abuse with all of my cousins, I was taken into foster care at age 9. Wow. Was there for 6 years, and grew apart from my mother quite a bit. And then I finally went back with my mother at age 15. And then I went back and I went to the church that she was going to. It was about my junior year of high school. I graduated at 17. My birthday's late. But I went to my mom's church, and I saw these people talking about how they had overcome and how, God was so great. But the one thing I could never understand, and the one thing that was very obvious to me, was that this church, as great as it was, and coming to accept Christ, I realized that even they really couldn't understand the things I had went through, and they were Christians. And so I came to really, and people wouldn't really think that would produce a Christian. Like, you go to a church and no one really gets growing up in a single family or being in foster care in a single mother household. But if there's one thing I discovered through the years of pain that I'm still going through, is that Christ is really the only one who understands. There's not a person on this earth that knows what it's like in your life. There's not a person who gets you like Christ does. At that church, I tried confiding in a lot of people about the pain that I'd experienced, and while they smiled and they were trying to be generous, it just wasn't cutting it. And I can imagine that's how it is. I mean, probably not as painful, but for those of you especially who don't believe in Christ in this room, coming to this Christian university, sitting in this chapel service, you probably feel like a lot of people do not understand. And it may not be painful, but, we are definitely here operating under the assumption that, people believe, that everyone here is a believer. And we know it's not the case. And it's hard for us really to understand everything about who you are, where you come from. And I tell you that even if you choose Jesus, when you do, hopefully, that's not going to change. You're not going to stop suffering. In fact, in a lot of ways, you'll suffer more. There's a lot of conviction. There's a lot of wrestling with, desires that you had before, with the pain of the past. I'm telling you, as I'm sitting here in tears, it's a beast. You don't conquer that in one day. And you might get into going to church and find, like I did, that there's not that many people who get it, who understand. But if there's one thing I can confidently tell you, is that the voice of the Holy Spirit is the only reason I'm able to be here on stage today. That I've been protected from all the abuse I've suffered. And though Satan tried to keep me from telling you guys this, I still made it because of him. And my mom, yeah. And my mom, she's still wrestling through poverty. But thanks to God, I was able to help her buy a car. And so now she's looking for a job. And she's not suffering as much as she did anymore. So I want to tell you guys, that in closing, you might not find too many people who understand what you're dealing with, especially if you don't believe and you're at a Christian university. But you have Jesus. You talk to him, he answers, and he speaks right to your situation. and he brings people into your life that can understand and that will help you out. Thank you, guys.
Practice runs in life. This is not a test. This is the real thing. This is not a test. We gon' go till we got nothing left. This is the real thing. This is not a test.
I turned my mic off. Let's give a hand to our cheerleaders. Hey, we thank you guys for being here. We want to thank everybody who participated, our rappers, our testimonies, our cheerleaders. Thank you guys so much. We hope you have a great day. Our guests, we hope you enjoy your day here today. God bless you guys, and we will see you guys next week. All righty? See ya.